Well, anime fans, I'm back with another video. As well as viewing the second part of the Arrancar arc. Now, these I decided to change a few things. Instead of just title them up as bunch of titles them, I'm just gonna title them the main arc. Like the subtext, just parts of it, different multi parts. Like the Soul Society arc being 2 parts. The Bound arc is 3 parts. And this arc is also 3 parts. And I just watched part 2. Part 3 coming next week. So stay tuned for that. And tomorrow I'll be reviewing the Konoha Crush arc of Naruto. Because after that, the next arc after Konoha Crush. No, not Konoha Crush. Search for Tsunade. That's what I meant. Sorry. Search for Tsunade. Because after that arc is because that next arc is going to be pretty short. So I'll be able to get rid of it in a couple of minutes within one sit through. So yeah. So don't worry. So after big videos for the next arc of Naruto after the one I review tomorrow. Or hopefully tomorrow. So yeah. Now this arc has a bit of a alright start, but it just feels lacking when it needs to get going for the main plot. Because I feel like most of the episodes that just came after start of this part of the arc should have been, I don't know, moved to should have been part of the first part instead of the second. Because they're too much better, because that way we get the arc properly going. Now this is a sneak entry point of the story. What? So yeah, they need to sneak into Wanko Muro. I forgot how to say it now. Oh my god, I actually forgot how to say it now. I'm so sorry. Anyway, before I go on, I'd like to mention something. We will get an English dub of Bleach: The 1,000-Year Blood War on November 4th, 2022. So English for double viewers. Your chance to finish the anime will start on November 4th. So stay tuned for that. So the dub, it doesn't really bother me. I think I'll be done by the time the dub is finished as well. It depends on how many episodes this arc's gonna last. Most likely 12 episodes or 24. I don't know really. How many chapters was the 1,000-Year Blood War arc in the manga? So yeah. Anyway, after that, I'm gonna be. So once I'm done with the main anime, before moving on to the 1,000-Year Blood War, if it's not finished as, then I'm gonna be reading the manga all the way through for each arc. That way, I'd be properly caught up and read the manga version of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. That's my plans. So yeah, I'll let you know about that. Also, I recently looked at the cast of Dragon Quest Adventure Day 2020. Because some of the actors, the Japanese actors have been in a lot of things. I've also the dub actors too. Yeah, I bet you support, but here in the UK, we got an English dub of Dragon Quest Adventure Die. That's been airing on BBC, streaming on BBC iPlayer. Similar to Pokemon. Under the CUC section. And most of them, those company, interesting enough, Mom's dub voice is not Canadian, she's American. Interesting to know. And 3 of them actually been with Sabrina Pite, the dub voice of Dai, in other projects like Beyblade, Cardfight, Vanguard. Well, not Vanguard, she hasn't been in that. But Fuji Card Butterfly she's been in. Yeah, I didn't know she was in that anime. I'm so stupid, aren't I? So, yeah, I will give my opinions on the English dub, see how I think about it, if it's good or not. But I'm gonna make sure to review all 100 episodes of the anime. So, let's talk. So as I said, we start with some bunch of, I think it's filler, I'm not sure. But the art does lag when it needs to start. Just focus on random side guys. There's even an episode where Karin recruits Captain Toshiro Hitsugaya into playing soccer with her. Since she knows Ichigo's a soul even now, he hasn't had a chance to tell her all about it. He hasn't had a chance to tell her all about it yet, since he's been pretty busy. Now, we rarely see Ichigo and Orihime and Rukia throughout for a bit of the arc, throughout a bit. We don't see him for a bit. Rukia is training with Orihime in the Soul Society. And this is a great idea for Orihime to have training so she can learn to be strong, to be able to help out her friends. And I like that. That's a great character development. She may seem like a bumbling idiot at the start, but she really comes into her own character. Not being able to help out really frustrated her. She wants to help her friends. And I really like that character development. So that Orihime is a good person. Even though she doesn't have a single fighting bone in her body, she wants to help. And I really like that about Orihime. Originally I thought she was just not going to do much. But I didn't have much thoughts about her when I watched Bleach at the beginning. When I watched the first first two arcs, also the Agent Shinigami or substitute arc, and the Soul Society arc. No. Wano arc of One Piece is going to be a 3-part. I think about doing a 3-part review of Wano. It'd be easier to have multi-part review because, the first half, it'd be easier because it's over 100 freaking episodes of this arc. Like its own separate season. It's like its own separate story, separate thing. That's going to be a long review when I eventually get to it. Anyway, I know the final arcs are going to be the longest. Anyway, I'm distracted. So yeah, good episodes. They're good episodes. I like that. Some of the filler were great. Some of the stories were great in previous episodes, previous arc. Just a break in between the action. Well, that's a time period, but I just assume that there's a bunch of filler to have the characters do something in the world they live in. I actually want to mention something I didn't get much detail about last time, which I do apologize for. I really did forget to the last minute. So yeah, as you know, I did mention it last time. Uryu found out his father still has Quincy powers, even though, as you remember, his father did not want to be Quincy because there's no profit. But yeah, he's there with his Quincy powers. So yeah, anyway, Uryu makes it. I think I actually did go to bit about it in my last bit. I can't remember though. But just in case, I will go for it now. Anyway, in exchange for getting his. Anyway, his dad makes a deal with Uryu. If he wants his Quincy powers back, he must make a promise not to interact with any Soribus or the associates. It took him some time, but he decided to do it. And he's been mostly absent from that training. Now, Chad and Renji have also been training. Now, those big mod souls when they're introducing the Bounty Arc. I don't get why they're not probably. They're just included in some filler episodes. But when the big plot starts to happen, they're excluded because, again, they're original characters. I don't know why they create original characters. Like, Kubo didn't really like the anime much, but that was just his opinion. I don't think he didn't like the anime himself, but you understand that a lot of people did like it. Anyway, so even when I finished the story with Arrancar show up, forcing Hitsugaya, Rangiku, the pretty boy, and Kaku, and eventually to fight him. And they were beaten. So, after that, the story gets back on track. Aizen has a plan cooked up. And says a few of the Arrancars and a grandchild who's now got one arm, because of his disobedience, his arm was cut off. So, what else happened? Ichigo gets his training. Will be the last time we see a bit of the visors. Well, one does appear later on, but that's his last appearance with the story. So we haven't seen him for a while. So, Rukia heads through the gates to help out Ichigo. Hime does want to go behind her, but she must go through the same way she came in through the Soul Society back in the Soul Society arc. Because she's accompanied by 2 Soul Reapers in the mail. Now this was Aizen's plan the whole time. The Arrancar sent out with just a distraction. And he catches Orihime because he wants her powers. So yeah, Ichigo's struggling against grandchild because he can't hold his hollow form for more than 11 seconds. He's not that ready yet. The mission is over. And the Arrancars go back. So Ichigo recovers for a couple of days. Showing a great moment between his family. I like how they give us more time with his family as well. You know, give us more time. They're fun recurring characters, and I like seeing their family bond. And say Bleach is one of the best animes I ever watched. I think it's just me, probably just me, but I think its style slightly changed throughout the season, throughout the series. Like the art style slightly changes, but again, it just could be me. If you did notice that, if you have noticed that yourself, then let me know in the comments below. Because I'm not sure. Because again, it might be me. Anyway, so again, like. So one of the Arrancars makes a deal with Orihime. She'll come around without her friends, and she'll be given a bed that weighs her physical presence up to the world, so up the world to live in. So no, not even those who can see spirits will be able to see her, because she's not technically a ghost. By the way, I want to mention a bit of the one-shot chapter I once read of Bleach. Yeah, I did try to read a bit of the manga for a bit, just never continued. Because I didn't review manga back then. Yeah, this one-shot chapter was quite interesting. Because Rukia, instead of losing her powers, she also shrinks. And helps out Ichigo as a tiny girl. And Orihime died. Her father was a hollow. That was an interesting one-shot. Weird, but interesting. There's another one-shot chapter on the Shonen Jump app. I'll give that a read when I plan to read the manga. So I plan to give my thoughts on that one-shot chapter. Anyway. So, yeah. It's emotional. Anyway. She can only say goodbye to one person, and that's it. And for the story, Orihime has a calculation. She does want to say goodbye to Tatsuki, but she's not sure. Tatsuki's going over frantic looking for Orihime. So she decides to say goodbye to Ichigo while he's recovering. It's a really great moment showing Orihime's feelings for Ichigo. And you can tell how she thought about him at the beginning. Remember the first time we see Orihime, so when she was with Tatsuki, her first interaction with Ichigo was that she was kind of scared of him because of his looks, but Tatsuki knows Ichigo's not a bad guy. Now they're friends. And they give us a glimpse of Tatsuki's friendship with Ichigo when they were young. I really like that they gave us glimpses of that. I wish they'd just probably show us though. So much more, but the glimpses we see of what she says really does make you really make she is a good friend. And she says goodbye to Ichigo. Orihime says goodbye to Ichigo. So, after fully recovering, thanks to Orihime healing him, Ichigo's summoned to Orihime's house, where the head captain Yamagoto informs him that Orihime has gone missing. Because the soldiers that were with her got injured, nearly killed, because those Arrancars. Sorry if I say bounce by accident. And they brought back some of Arrancar showing up. Saying Orihime left everything well. And he declares Orihime might be a traitor. That old guy is an asshole. Seriously, why? Why would you think Orihime's a traitor? Is it because he doesn't know her well? But her friends can vouch for her that she will never do something like that. If she went one of these, that means she's being threatened. She must have a reason for doing it. Yeah. Anyway, Head Captain Yamagoto forbids the Soul Society from going to Waco Muno. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. To rescue her. And forbids Ichigo from going too. But Ichigo's not really an official soul, but he's a substitute. And he doesn't live by the rules of the Soul Society, so technically they won't get him in trouble. Technically he won't be in trouble. So he doesn't really have to listen to them. They're not bound by the Soul Society. After that, Ichigo's depressed, I'm not sure what to do. And Tatsuki confronts him. She knows about Ichigo's secret. She doesn't know they're called Soul Reapers yet, but she knows she's been seeing them. Yeah. But Ichigo just doesn't want to tell her the truth. Because he doesn't want... Even though she's really sad. But telling the truth about what happened might hurt her even more, so... Ichigo just stood there letting the punches hit him. It's a truly emotional moment. Showing how much Tatsuki really cares for Orihime as a friend. And showing that she cares that Ichigo's a friend too. She should have said something sooner about this whole spin, asking what it's about. Ichigo shouldn't be suspicious when the study she's able to see stuff like this. So this whole thing, this thing happened. In the Bout arc. Or was it the Arrancar arc? So this Arrancar arc. Yeah, it was the start of the Arrancar arc. I'm still disappointed that the Wizards were shoved to the side for a bit. Like, they didn't get much time in the story. Like, they're not even... Like, they're supposed to be antagonists, but they don't really fight the main characters. Like, there's not been a fight between the characters and them. Sorry, I had to pause the thing, because I'm an idiot. Anyway, Tatsuki's... Anyway, where was I in this? Tatsuki is pretty upset about Ichigo not telling her anything. Anyway, after that, Ichigo makes a decision. Ichigo comes to a decision. He tries to head to Waco Mudo himself. Of course, since he doesn't know how to get it, he says Urahara may know. Please, I'm not an idiot. What was I? Oh, shit. Ichigo's not alone on this trip though. Chad and Uryu decide to join him. They're gone a lot stronger. Ichigo wanted to fight this fight alone. They convinced him to go, showing how much stronger they're gone. Chad's arm has changed. It's a pretty cool design. Once the two has gone stronger. So the three head to Waco Mundo, not knowing that Toski, Kato, and the other kid of one of Ichigo's friends followed behind him, which was his suggestion in the first place. So yeah. Wait, is it possible that he can see Ichigo? Even though Toxie can, and Kato. It's known he can see spirits too, because the spiritual presence has increased. But we can know about the other guy. Like, they never specifically say. We don't get much time with him. He has some funny moments. I want to know how Ichigo made friends with these guys. We know how he and Chad became friends, but I want to know how he became friends with those two. I hope they do reveal that someday, because they're fun characters. Especially Kato, who's supposed to be Yui Longfall. You know? Sasuke Uchiha. By the way, he's a good voice for Sasuke. I cannot wait to continue watching Naruto to the final arc, so I can get on to Shippuden. Then Boruto, which is still ongoing, by the way. Oh, God, I don't know how many episodes that's gonna last. Like, I have no clue how many episodes that's gonna last. So, I'm gonna look up how many episodes the anime's gone on for. And then expect Boruto to be on this long. Like, since it was a spell, I thought it was gonna last not that, like, a few episodes or something. But not over 200 episodes. But it's not a bad idea, giving more character moments to Boruto. So they can focus on him. Not really? Boruto? Original name. Kinda is, but you know. Boruto, Naruto. They literally just changed an A to B-O. It's just, well, kinda lazy, but well. Anyway. If we head to Wakemuno, they arrive. And they're somewhat underground. And end up facing two Arrancars. Jan and Uri will demonstrate their new powers with that. But their building that collapses in the fight. And they do manage to end up on the outside. There's also a few moments. Since Uri has the ball Kukaku gave him. The orb used in the Soul Society arc. You can find funny moments on YouTube. I cannot wait to continue watching. So anyway. Orihime healed Grandjaw's arm under command of Aizen. So Grandjaw killed one of the new Arrancar members. One that battled Captain Hisugaya. Anyway, Ichigo and Yano end up running into three Arrancars. One looks like a normal human girl. A human little girl. Named Now. We heard to her brothers. As if they're a bunch of idiots. Funny, likable idiots. Hell, Now it's played by Colleen O'Shaughnessy. She's going local actress these days. Not just in the cartoons, but she's also been in some anime. Playing Sora in Digimon Adventure. Also playing Yoshi. in Digimon Data Squad or Digimon Sabers. She's also played the character. She's played Ino in Naruto. Ooh, season 4. So. Anyway. So anyway, again. Yeah, that becoming friends with her. We're attacked by a different no, I don't know. I think it's a hollow Arrancar. I don't never specifically say. The other two are specific kind of Arrancar. The two types. Basically they're the lowest of the last because they're garbage. Harsh. Anyway, they get much better than very strong. Will they get helped by none other than Rukia and Renji, who had to go back to the Soul Society because of orders Captain Yamagata. But they basically disobeyed him and came here. And well, they basically punched Ichigo for leaving them, for not waiting for them. We should have known they would come, no matter what. So yeah. Anyway, well, after based on another Sam guy, we end up falling. Sand end up in a special type of forest underneath the sands. Yeah, Rukia gets separated from the others. She ends up somewhere else in this forest, where she is rescued by a Soul Reaper with her mask. I forgot his name, but this guy reveals that he's been here for centuries. He and some other Soul Reapers were fighting some hollows, and they ended up here in that world. But they teamed up with the Locomolos. I forgot the thing I said. I'm not sure. Ended up fighting them. Bummer. All but him died. So yeah. It's been here centuries. And he's never left because to protect the woods. Get the souls of the living. Protect all souls. And after help out, rescuing now the others. Along with Soul Reaper, they help out. The Soul Reaper sacrifices his life so they can escape. It's all 2 or 3 episodes, I think. I can't remember. But it's very interesting. I think it's a manga chapter, but I'm not sure. Because, again, never read the manga much. So I do plan to read the manga, get my opinions on it. Because I've been watching the YouTuber Totally Not Mark's reviews on the manga, and so I want to give my own on the reviews. You know? I just been inspired by a lot of manga YouTubers to do reviews on manga and give them a read. So I really like manga. I'm just not an active reader. I'm just more of an anime viewer. That's all. But again, mangas are good. Anyway, they find the castle. Break down the wall. With Mao now and the other 2 going with them. Alright, the 5 sides split up for now to rescue Orihime. There will be many battles, but so I just feel that now kind of wants each go the other 2 get lost because they're stupid. I don't like about characters. They're not annoying. I just laugh every time I see them. well, since they're Arrancars, they must have some powers. Anyway, so yeah. Each girl now ends up facing one of the Arrancars. One's with a guy with 3 digits. As a real, he may seem unintimidating because he's kind of funny, because he's kind of stupid, but he is strong and fast. Basically, the higher member of Arrancars that work under Aizen. When they do the 3-digit number means they're being demoted for a heinous crime. And Channel Uri ended up confronting too as well, but the arc concludes with this part of the arc concludes with Ichigo's battle. Ichigo's battling one of them. Because he uses you as Bankai for now. Because he doesn't want to compromise the mission. Wow, that's Ichigo thinking ahead. So yeah. That's where the arc concludes. Next time we'll continue where the battle left off. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the like button. Want to watch more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You'll be up to date audios that comes out in the future. And I will see you guys next time for Spy Family and Chainsaw Man. And Futo PI. 2 Phoenix out.